my first attempt of doing a video commentary about Dark Souls 1, so expect me to do some spelling mistakes and using some words the wrong way. Since English is not my native language. Well, let's start. The topic this time is it worth playing Dark Souls 1 PvP in 2025? Of course, this is a personal opinion, and my opinion is yes, it's still a fun game, even if it has way less variety. This is one of the reasons why I play this game. You can still make people fall off cliffs and stuff like that. It has way less variety compared to other games like Dark Souls 3, 2, Bloodborne, Elden Ring. But the things I like about this game is its simplicity. Like I said, it's a personal opinion, but I have a lot of knowledge about this game, so for me it's way easier to remember stuff from this game and create builds, remember the maps entirely and stuff like that. Another people falling off a cliff. I mean, the maps, they are not so huge like Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, which is a open world game. The maps being smaller and simple makes easier for you to find the host and the other players, summons, other invaders. Did you see this magic into backstab combo? That's my magic knight. It did a lot of damage. Now you see a toggle escape into a parry and a riposte. And it's still fun how you can often find invasions in this game after all those years. I mean, this game is over 10 years old, and I see a lot of people complaining about the backstab mechanic, which is a problem at meta level 120, 125. You see a lot of people doing chain backstabs, backstab escapes, roll backstabs, but the game is still enjoyable. That was a very cool one shot with the Gravelord Greatsword lens. The game is still enjoyable. All you have to do, if you don't like the backstab mechanic, is play the game at other levels, invade at other levels. Like right now, you see me invading at, I believe it's soul level 46 or something near that. The average people, they don't know about those mechanics very well, so they won't abuse things like backstab escapes, chain backstabs and stuff like that. They are just regular people playing through the game. It makes the game more enjoyable. You are about to see a roll backstab. See? Now some spell canceling, which is something I miss about the other games and Dark Souls 1 has are those techniques. Dark Souls 1 has some very technical and cool techniques like spell cancelling, roll backstab, reverse roll backstab, toggle escapes, setup parries. Well, setup parries you can do on the other games too. It's not a exclusive feature from Dark Souls 1. And when you start to learn those techniques, you start to have advantages over other people, mainly over the regular players. So you start enjoying more the game and stuff like that. It's still a fun game, I promise you. Also, it has some nice mods. If you are playing on PC, of course, you have the Dark Souls PvP Overhaul mod, uh, which is similar to Wax Dust mod from Dark Souls 3. It's a black eye orb uh, that gives you a option to invade and search for invasions on every map. I like to play mostly around levels 60 to 70, which is the case of this Pyromancer build you see me using in the video. I do have some lower level invaders, like so level 45, which is great to invade at the beginning of Anorlond, Sans Fortress. Sometimes you get some invasions in Blighttown with this soul level. And when I talk about simplicity, um, it's not in a bad way. I mean, look at Pyromancy in Dark Souls 1. All you have to do is upgrade your Pyromancy glow. You need some attunement slots and you are good to go. You don't need faith, you don't need intelligence to play a Pyromancer, while you still need those stats in other games. I believe Dark Souls 2, you already need faith and the intelligence to play as a Pyromancer, so it's way easier to create a build of a Pyromancer and a Sorcerer too, since you don't need a lot of items to buff your damage. All you need is a Dusky Crown, Bellowing Dragon Quest Ring, maybe Power Within, and stuff like that. Like in Dark Souls 3, you need like 2 ring slots, Dusky Crown ring, and stuff like that, and even that, the damage is still not the same, and you have to put a lot of points in intelligence to have a good damage. So, if you wanna play Dark Souls 1 Invasions, I have a few advices. Play at level 60 or 70. Those are some great level ranges to play up. You can pick invasions in Anorlond and every map after that DLC for Lords. Before Anorlond, you can try around level 40, 45. Like I said before, you can get even Blighttown invasions at this level. And my third level range recommendation is level 10 to 20, which is quite early game, but it's very active. Of course, you'll meet a lot of beginners playing the game. They don't understand very much how the game works, so most part of the time it's a very easy win. It's your option if you wanna chase them with overpowered weapons or not. It's mostly like you can give them some chances to kill you, make it fun for both people, invade using some HAL weapons and upgraded weapons. And also, Dark Souls 1 has some exclusive features, like the Gravelord Servants Covenant, which is quite challenging sometimes. You use your Eye of Death and all your online slots, they become open for invasions. You can have like, I believe it's 5 to 6 blue phantoms on your world trying to kill you. This is quite challenging and fun sometimes if you choose the right map to do. Graveyard like Sans Fortress. I'm gonna release in a few days a video about me graveyarding in Sans Fortress. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. If you like to see people falling off cliffs, bridges and stuff like that, be prepared. It's gonna happen a lot on the next video. And another good point about Dark Souls 1 Invasions is, since the game is very old, like I said before, I believe it has more than 10 years already, all the information is already out there in the internet. There are a ton of builds for you to try, a lot of information on the wikis for you to read. It's easy to learn. There are not obscure information. Almost everything is discovered, so give it a try. Well, all I had to say about if it is worth or not playing this game, I already said. You can check my channel for some compilations and videos, short clips about Dark Souls 1, and I see you next time.